movements again one more quick time. But then once I get done with this, I'm going to turn the camera off. We're going to reposition the camera there. And then I'm going to show you guys why, not, Dupree ain't making a mistake. Dupree got this. Pretty solid on this. But why you guys are really messing up. Now put everything in perspective. The Kasui Waza and all those kind of, because the footwork's a little off. The blocking, the Nagashi this way, the Naka this way, so that they were just off because of all those little things. You're blocking wrong, you're slapping wrong, you're not stepping right. You're off, you're stepping way off over here rather than just moving them, deflecting them off line of attack. You'll see how all that, everything we just did translates into everything we're getting ready to do and what's on your guys' card. So it's going to make a big difference, right? But when you guys are doing, you're practicing blocks. I don't care whether you guys watch MMA, boxing, street fighting, right? When someone blocks, you very rarely see this classical, this kind of stuff. You don't ever really see that. Those blocks are great if they have a weapon. Or, and you're going to try to, it is a block, but it's an attacking block. We talked about that. Or they're grabbing you and you're blocking their hand off of you, right? Like those are great. But when you watch fighting, fist fighting, and this is a Kempo seminar, so literally it's fist fighting, right? You're deflecting. Now, when you deflect, come here, real quick. Make sure when you put the hand up there real quick like this. Yeah, just get over there so they can see me here. If I do Nagashi Uke, the goal with Nagashi is to hit his line off of line of attack. I'm moving his arm. If I do Morote, wham, I'm moving his arm. But if I do Naka, I don't want to move his arm. What I want to do is I want that to go through path of motion. I want to deflect so I can do what I need to do here, right? Nagashi, bang, move it out of the way. Naka, deflect, move in, right? Morote, bam, move it out of the way. Soto, deflect, and then move in. All I want to do is slightly deflect the arm. I want him to continue his path, but I want to deflect it offline of attack to give me what I need to do to open up something else. It's a completely different concept, right? And it doesn't matter whether we're doing Naka, Soto, or any of them. We want to be able to do that and make it work for us. So if you guys watch me from this angle, right? I've got Naka here, Soto, Age, and see how I've been moving in here, get on here. But then obviously Sakute Osuke. But when you do Ura Nagare, watch this. I'm stepping as I block in and I'm sliding as I come up. You see how we do this? So Ura Nagare Uke, right? Or your inward trap. It's going to look like this. Boom, here. Step with the Ura, step here, and then I'm sliding in as I'm trapping the arm. So if he comes in at this angle right here, I'm doing Ura Nagare. I step, and as I trap the arm, I'm sliding the foot coming in. Do you see how we did that? So again, here he comes in. Boom, I step, trap, boom. Soto, I step, and then I trap. Soto, Nagare Uke. Right? So make sure that when you're doing these, your step slide is always step, slide. So Naka with a counter punch would be boom. Soto with a counter punch, boom. Age with a counter punch, boom. Get on with a counter punch, boom. And then Sakute Ose Uke again like check, but Ura Nagare Uke with a counter punch, step, strike. Omote Nagare Uke with the counter punch, step, strike. Do you see how you've got to have the right footwork. You got to have the right timing. And like I talked about, the reason we want to move forward historically, and I don't know if we had the camera going when I said this, but Kenpo was, in its original form, in our line, was developed by a woman. If a fight starts from here to here, and Kenpo, Xuanfa, our lineages of Kenpo, or what we have, was developed by a woman. The person that was attacking the original founder, this woman, she was probably much smaller. Other than my ass, which I know I cracked that joke, I'm bigger than the majority of my students, okay? But she probably wasn't. So when you have someone much bigger, much stronger, The only way you can get in is to deflect. Not knock them out of the way, but deflect. Well, punch, just deflect it and move in. Boom, boom, boom. You know, do what you got to do, and then get back out. So that's why you see this kind of concept, and that's why it's always going to be step, come in, step, come back. But it's not just about deflecting and getting in. We always punch when our body stops, and that's important because I want my weight, mass, moving forward, whatever the fuck science thing that is, but you want to make sure you have all of that going at the same time. All at the same time. Wham! And then you just jump back and get into come on. That's what's important. If you can put it all together, your tai sabaki, your footwork, your striking, your blocking, everything, the way that you move, that is how you're going to be successful. The kata, we're getting ready to do kata. We're going to do historical kata, and I'm going to go through all the stuff that's on the scrolls, and all that's well and good. But the reality is, not a damn one of you are ever going to do a kata in a real fight. You're going to extract little things from the kata in a fight, but you're going to do the kata. And every time when you do something, all these little waza, ashi waza, uke waza, temi waza, giri waza, you know, tai sabaki waza, all these little waza is what you're going to use to set up that one thing you learned from the kata. That's why we cannot have these, we can't have this shit being weak. It's got to be strong. It's got to be just bam.